Sandra Lamari. Sandra Lamari grew up in Mackay with her parents and siblings. After her third child, she started feeling low and needed to get out of the house to do something for herself. That's when she started going regularly to the yoga classes. She fell in love with yoga. After 7 years, there came a time for her where she wanted to take her love of yoga further. She didn't want to be another regular yoga teacher, as the thought of teaching in front of 30 people in a class sent shivers down her spine. She also felt that she wanted to use yoga in a way to help people feel better and heal their bodies. Googling, she found yoga therapy, something she had never heard of before. It involved working one-on-one with people which suited her introverted needs. It is used to help improve a wide array of conditions from musculoskeletal all the way through to mental conditions, using the yoga that she loves but in a way that was slightly individualized, tailoring the practices to each student's specific physical and mental condition, emotional state, age, cultural background, and interests. It just sounded perfect. She completed both her yoga therapy training and the yoga teacher training in the Krishnacharya tradition. Both of her teachers having been taught by Krishnacharya's son, T.K.V. Desikachar, where Vini Yoga was the original yoga therapy, as it uses the same approach that yoga is individualized and appropriate for the person's needs. Due to her commitment to the professionalism in yoga therapy and yoga teaching, she has taken on the role of President of the Australasian Association of Yoga Therapists. This position allows her to keep up to date with advances in her profession via research, training, continuing education, international and national standards. She is able to be informed and connected to her peers, as well as have access to the best educators in this field. Welcome, Sandra.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today with United Consciousness and to celebrate International Day of Yoga. When you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position. Your eyes are welcome to be open, or you can close them. We'll start by connecting with our breath, just our natural breath, and how it is for us right now. Being aware of your breathing. And then we're going to extend our inhale and our exhale a little longer. So we're having a longer inhale and a longer exhale until we come to a place where we have a lengthened breath, both on the inhale and the exhale. Staying with that equal breath in and an equal breath out. An equal breath helps to lead to an equal and stable state of mind. And once we've come to that steady, long, equal breath, we're going to be matching some movements with our breathing. So whenever you're ready, coming up to stand. We'll start with our feet about hip width apart. We'll do a gentle warm up for our spine. Remember, keeping the equal inhale and exhale. So when you're ready on your next inhale, linking the fingers behind you, lifting, extending the spine, opening the chest. And on the exhale, arms reaching forward, stretching across the upper back, bending the knees. On the inhale, coming into a side stretch. One arm above the ceiling, Exhaling back to center. On the inhale, to the side. Exhaling back to center. An equal breath in, letting the arms reach wide. And exhale, a gentle twist to the side. Inhaling back to center. And exhaling, twist to the other side. On the inhale, center, reaching the arms up. And on the exhale, coming into the forward bend. This is the first forward bend for the class, so you can have bent knees here if you wish. And on the inhale, lifting back up. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine, stretching across the upper back. Inhale, side stretch. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to the side. Exhale back to center. Keeping the inhale and exhale equal. Inhale, arms wide, creating space across the shoulder blades so that we can exhale into the twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale and twist into the other side. Inhaling center, reaching to the ceiling, lifting, opening, expanding. And exhale, coming into the forward bend. Last round here, and we can take our legs a little wider and we'll stay for 2 breaths in each position. So when you're ready, on the inhale, interlacing the fingers behind, lifting, opening, stay for the breath out. And the breath in. One last breath out and in. Exhaling, rounding the spine, bending the knees. Stay for 2 breaths in and out. Counting your equal breath in and out. So that we can inhale into our side. Slowly taking the breath out. In. Exhaling out. In. Exhaling back to center. Inhaling to the other side. 2 breaths on the other side. Equal breath, creating the equal state of mind. After the 2 breaths, back to center. And then inhale, arms reaching wide. If you want to extend upon the twist, you're welcome to, so that opposite hand will come to the opposite leg. Exhaling into the twist. Two breaths into the twist. Inhaling back to the center. And then exhale, twist into the other side. Keeping our breath nice, smooth and steady. Equal as we breathe in and as we breathe out. And the equal, coming back to center, reaching the arms up. And on the exhale, coming into our forward bend. Wide leg forward bend, staying for 2 rounds of breath. Inhaling back up to the centre. Stepping your feet together and just taking a moment to rest here. And then we can make our way down to child pose. Hips towards the heels. Reconnecting with our equal inhale and exhale here as we're staying in child's pose. Our breath is smooth. Our breath is even, helping us to create an even, steady state of mind. On our next inhale, we'll come forward onto hands and knees, leading with the chest. On the exhale, tucking our toes under, moving our way into down dog. Hips to the ceiling, lengthen spine. On the inhale, gently dropping our knees back to the floor. Exhaling back into child's pose. On the inhale, coming forward onto hands and knees, expanding our chest on the inhale. On the exhale, tucking the toes under. Exhale, drawing the belly to the spine. On the inhale, gently letting our knees drop to the floor. And on the exhale, moving back into child pose. The last round will stay for 2 breaths in each position. When you're ready, on the inhale, coming forward into hands and knees. Stay for the equal breath out. Equal breath in. Breathing out and in. So that on your exhale, tucking the toes under into down dog, staying for 2 rounds of breath in down dog. And after those 2 rounds of breath, on the inhale, gently dropping the knees back to the floor. And exhaling into child pose once more. Resting here for perhaps 3 natural breaths, back to your natural breath. And when you're comfortable and ready to, come to sit in a comfortable seated position once more. So you're welcome to sit on a chair, or you're welcome to sit on the floor, either on a bolster or lifted, with your hips up on a towel or a blanket. Facing doesn't come up. Yeah, sorry. Comfortable seated position. So finding a place where you can rest, and we can let our breath rate slow down, letting our heart rate slow down. Letting our nervous system slow down. Until you're ready to connect once more with our equal ratio of breathing. Taking perhaps 6 more breaths here. That long, smooth, equal inhale. And a long, smooth breath out to match the breath in. 6 rounds of breath. Equal breath in and an equal breath out. And any time your mind wanders, that's okay. Bring it back to the breath and being aware of that equal, even breathing to help create that equal, even state of mind. And only when you've taken those 6 rounds of breath, coming to be in any comfortable resting position for you, you're welcome to stay sitting up, or you're welcome to lay down on the floor. Your legs can be straight, or you're welcome to have bent knees with your feet flat. It's any position that's comfortable for you. And from here, returning back to your natural breath. There is no breath technique. Letting the body rest. Again, letting the heart rate slow down and your breath rate slow down so that the nervous system can slow. And when you're comfortable, I'd like you to bring your focus to the breath at your nostrils. Being aware of how your breath flows in and out from the nostrils. Your natural breath. And how it is for you right now. It's perfect. There's nothing to do or change. You're free breathing with your attention resting at the breath at the nose. Staying here. Anytime your mind wanders, that's okay. Returning it over and over to the breath at the nose. Keeping your attention there. And you can stay for as long as you like. And when you're ready, letting your senses expand outwards again. Being aware of any sounds, the light through the eyelids, in touch with the body on the floor. Only when you're ready, bring movement back to the body in a way that feels comfortable for you. Perhaps you might like to wiggle your fingers or your toes, or have a stretch. And I'd like to thank you for joining me here today with United Consciousness for this very, very special celebration of International Yoga Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sandra ji. And greetings from United Consciousness to Australian Yoga Accreditation Body. May I know the name of the practitioner also? She who is performing yoga, may I know her name also?
The name of the practice?
Practitioner, she.
Oh, this is Lisa.
Namaste, Lisa. We
She's one of
welcome
my
you.
students. Thank you, Lisa, for joining us.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you for
Thank
having
very
us.
much,
It's
Lisa.
wonderful.
Greetings from United Consciousness to whole Australia and Australian Accreditation Body. Your contribution is noted and acknowledged. So kind of you. Thank you very much.
Thank
Obrigado.
you.
Thank you.
On behalf of United Consciousness team, we would like to offer our gratitude to Sandra ji for sharing your views about yoga. Thank you once again.